Can you believe that just a few dried fruits before bedtime could help your eyes see more clearly by the next morning? It may sound far too simple, but after more than 30 years of working alongside seniors, I've seen positive changes happen. Not from complex or costly treatments, but from small, consistent choices made before going to bed. I know that feeling. You're behind the wheel at night squinting because of blinding headlights. You pick up your favorite book, but have to hold it farther away, just to read the words clearly. Or sometimes you look at the face of a loved one just a few meters away and realize the details aren't as sharp as they used to be. There are moments when your eyes burn and feel dry, forcing you to blink repeatedly just to find some comfort. Many people think all of this is simply aging, an irreversible process. But the truth is, most of these problems stem from three silent factors: oxidative stress that builds up over the years, chronic inflammation that damages the delicate structures inside the eyes, and a lack of essential nutrients needed for the eyes to repair themselves while you sleep. And if you can address these factors, your vision can improve even at 60, 70, or beyond. In today's video, I'll share 4 dried fruits each with its own unique way of protecting and supporting your eyes' overnight recovery. The last one, though often overlooked, has surprisingly powerful effects. I'm Mark, a senior health specialist with over 30 years of experience in eye care and vision health. If you're interested in natural science-backed and safe solutions, watch until the end and subscribe so you don't miss valuable information like this. Dried fruit number 1, dried apricots. Let's begin with a fruit that's both beautiful and nutrient-rich. Dried apricots are a top contender. Their golden orange hue not only brightens up any snack plate, but also signals a treasure trove of nutrition inside. Most notable is beta-carotene, an antioxidant compound that your body converts into vitamin A. Vitamin A is the raw material for producing rhodopsin, the light-sensitive protein found in the rod cells of your retina. Rhodopsin is what helps your eyes see in low-light conditions. Without enough vitamin A, rhodopsin regeneration slows, making it harder for you to adjust when moving from bright to dark environments or when driving at night and facing oncoming headlights. But dried apricots offer more than beta-carotene. They also contain lutein and zeaxanthin, 2 carotenoids often called the eye's natural sunglasses. These pigments concentrate in the macula, the most important part of the retina, filtering harmful blue light and reducing damage from UV rays. This is especially critical for seniors, as the eye's natural protective layer weakens over time and the risk of age-related macular degeneration (AMD) rises. Research shows that people with diets rich in lutein and zeaxanthin experience a much slower progression of AMD, helping them preserve the ability to read, drive, and recognize loved ones' faces. Another underrated but vital nutrient in dried apricots is potassium. This mineral helps balance the fluid levels inside the eyeball, stabilizing intraocular pressure. A key factor in preventing glaucoma, one of the leading causes of permanent vision loss. Additionally, dried apricots provide soluble fiber to help regulate blood sugar, which in turn protects the tiny blood vessels that feed your retina from damage caused by blood sugar spikes. Enjoying dried apricots for maximum benefit is simple. Eat 3 to 4 pieces alongside a small handful of sunflower seeds or a square of dark chocolate with at least 70% cocoa. The healthy fats in sunflower seeds or cocoa help your body absorb fat-soluble carotenoids more effectively, while the flavonoids in dark chocolate improve blood flow to the retina. The ideal time is about 1 hour before bed, when your body is shifting into rest and repair mode. I remember a 68-year-old man from Texas who told me he had stopped driving at night because headlights left his vision washed out for several seconds, long enough to feel unsafe. After adding 3 dried apricots and a few sunflower seeds to his evening snack, Within 6 weeks, he was back to taking nighttime drives around his neighborhood. He told me with a relieved smile, "Now I can see the road clearly again, and most importantly, I don't have to strain my eyes to guess where I'm going." The important thing to remember is that dried apricots are not a miracle that will work overnight. But if you make them a steady habit, they'll give your eyes the nutrients they need, so that every retinal cell is nourished and protected while you sleep. And that's just the beginning, because there are other dried fruits, smaller in size but loaded with compounds that fight aging from within. Up next, we'll explore a golden sweet fruit that needs only a small handful a day to help your vision remain steady and less sensitive to glaring light. Dried fruit de two, golden raisins. If dried apricots feel like the soft glow of a lamp at day's end, golden raisins are more like the gentle rays of morning sunlight, bringing fresh energy to your eyes. Inside each tiny golden raisin is a treasure trove of polyphenols such as quercetin and catechin. These compounds work like a silent security team, hunting down and neutralizing free radicals' unstable molecules that can damage the structure of your retinal cells. Think of your retina as a delicate photographic film. Every small scratch from free radicals can make the image less sharp. Eating golden raisins regularly is like hiring skilled craftsmen to continuously restore and preserve that film. Golden raisins also contain lutein and zeaxanthin, two natural yellow pigments that concentrate in the macula of the eye. They filter out some of the blue light from screens and LED lamps and help reduce glare when driving at night. For many seniors, the headlights of oncoming cars can leave vision whited out for several seconds, enough to feel unsafe. Regularly replenishing lutein and zeaxanthin helps the eyes recover more quickly from bright light, making nighttime outings feel safer. Another often overlooked strength is boron, a rare but abundant trace mineral in golden raisins. Boron supports the body's balance of calcium and magnesium, helping eye muscles function smoothly. When your eye muscles are strong, switching focus from near to far happens effortlessly, reducing eye strain, blurriness, or socket discomfort during evening reading, sewing, or other fine work. Golden raisins also help stabilize nighttime blood sugar. Their soluble fiber works with naturally easy-to-digest sugars to release energy, slowly avoiding sudden spikes that can temporarily alter the shape of your eye's lens, a cause of fleeting, blurred vision. When blood sugar remains steady, so does the clarity of what you see without those moments when words on a page suddenly go fuzzy and then clear again. Using this fruit is simple: just 2 tablespoons of golden raisins, paired with some sliced almonds or unsalted cashews. The healthy fats and vitamin E in these nuts improve carotenoid absorption and help protect eye cells from oxidative damage. Eating them about an hour before bed is ideal, allowing your body to process and deliver the nutrients to your eyes as you enter the overnight repair phase. I recall a woman in California in her 70s who had been a skilled seamstress for decades. For 40 years, her eyes were used to working with the tiniest stitches. But in recent years, once night fell, she had to lean in close just to thread a needle, and within 10-15 minutes, her eyes began to ache. We tried adding golden raisins and almonds to her evening snack. A month later, she told me, "Now I can sew for nearly an hour at night without discomfort, no magnifying glass needed." Her joy wasn't just about sewing faster. It was about reclaiming a part of a beloved habit. Golden raisins prove that small things can make a big difference. And if you found this golden fruit intriguing, the next one will make you believe even more that simple foods can give your eyes lasting strength. Up next is a sweet, mellow dried fruit found in almost every supermarket and health food store in the U.S., famous for nourishing the retina from deep within. Dried fruit. 3. Dried figs. If golden raisins are like a handful of morning light, Dried figs are like a warm afternoon where you savor each sweet bite, tasting the hint of honey and the gentle crunch of tiny seeds inside. In the US, dried figs are more common than you might think. You'll find them in large supermarket chains, health food stores, and even Mediterranean specialty stalls at farmers markets. Though no bigger than your thumb-dried figs hold a vault of nutrients, your aging eyes will thank you for every night. The most striking feature of figs is their high vitamin A content and its precursors, including beta-carotene and lutein. Vitamin A is essential for producing rhodopsin, a light-sensitive protein in the rod cells of your retina. Rhodopsin allows you to see clearly in low light and adapt quickly when moving from bright to dark settings. Without enough vitamin A, rhodopsin regeneration slows, leading to delayed light adaptation, eye fatigue, and reduced sensitivity to dim light. Alongside vitamin A, figs contain powerful polyphenols such as quercetin, rutin, and chlorogenic acid. These act like an invisible maintenance crew for the eye's microvascular system, especially the tiny blood vessels that deliver oxygen and nutrients to the retina. Think of the retina as a miniature city. If these roads are blocked or weakened, supplies get cut off, and the buildings your photoreceptor cells begin to deteriorate. The polyphenols in figs help keep these roads clear, ensuring a steady flow of nourishment to your eyes. Interestingly, the natural sugars in figs don't just give them their signature sweetness. They also help your body absorb fat-soluble antioxidants when paired with a source of healthy fat. That's why I often suggest eating 2 to 3 dried figs with a teaspoon of almond butter or a few walnuts. This combination forms the perfect delivery team, transporting carotenoids and polyphenols directly to the photoreceptor cells in your retina to kickstart the overnight repair process. One 74-year-old man in Florida is a perfect example. He had a long-standing habit of reading the newspaper each night, but lately the print blurred after only a few minutes, forcing him to stop. After our conversation, I suggested a small change, adding 2 dried figs and a few walnuts to his pre-bed snack. 5 weeks later, he called me, his voice brimming with excitement. I just finished a long editorial, and my vision stayed clear, no eye drops needed. For him, it wasn't just about reading the news again. It was about regaining a cherished nightly rhythm, a moment of peace before bed. I often tell patients that figs are a small investment with long-term returns. You don't need to eat many, just the right amount consistently. While you sleep, nutrients from figs quietly join in repairing damage and supplying your eyes with the raw materials they need to defend against the day's accumulated harm. And if you think the gentle sweetness and soft chew of figs are a perfect finale, wait for the last dried fruit. It's not only nourishing, but especially helpful for those who often wake up with dry, gritty, or irritated eyes. This one helps keep your eyes hydrated all night, while nourishing the tissues so that come morning, you can open your eyes to a more comfortable, clearer view. Dried fruits are for Medjool Dates. If dried figs bring sweetness and stability, Medjool Dates are like a warm embrace for your eyes. Soft, nutrient-rich, and able to soothe the silent fatigue that builds up throughout the day. In the US, Medjool Dates are becoming increasingly popular, not only in plant-based menus, but also in many healthy eating plans such as paleo or modified keto. They are often grown in California and Arizona, and also imported from the Middle East, where dates have been part of human life for thousands of years as a natural source of energy and a maintenance food for overall health. What makes Medjool Dates especially valuable for seniors' vision is their rare combination of vitamin B6, potassium, magnesium, and carotenoids like lutein and zeaxanthin. Vitamin B6 plays a key role in producing neurotransmitters, including those that carry visual signals from your eyes to your brain through the optic nerve. When these cables are kept healthy, the images you see remain clear and free from interference. Potassium and magnesium help regulate the function of your eye muscles, allowing them to contract and relax smoothly, improving focus speed and reducing eye fatigue during prolonged tasks. Medjool dates are also a natural source of lutein and zeaxanthin, which filter blue light from phones, computers, and TVs, modern culprits that strain the retina and cause nighttime eye fatigue. What's special is that even as a dried fruit, dates retain natural moisture bound with sugars and fiber. This combination creates an internal hydrating effect, helping maintain the tear film that coats your eyes through the night. For those who often wake up with dry, gritty, or burning eyes, this can be a small but meaningful change. To maximize their benefits, I often recommend pairing a Medjool date with pumpkin seeds. Pumpkin seeds are rich in zinc, a mineral that helps vitamin A reach the right location in the retina to protect and regenerate photoreceptor cells. Just one large Medjool date with a small handful of unsalted pumpkin seeds eaten about an hour before bed can provide a compact but complete nutrient package for your eyes. I remember Ellen, a 69-year-old from Ohio, who loved reading novels every night. But in recent years, after just 15-20 minutes of reading, her eyes began to sting as if filled with sand, forcing her to stop and use eye drops. We tried adding a Medjool date and a few pumpkin seeds to her bedtime snack. 3 weeks later, she told me excitedly, "I read for a whole hour last night, and my eyes felt fine, no drops needed." This didn't just restore her reading habit, it improved her sleep quality, because she no longer woke up in the night from eye discomfort. Medjool dates remind us that what our eyes need isn't always expensive or complicated treatments. It can be simple, familiar foods chosen with care. And now that you know 4 dried fruits that can support your vision overnight, it's time to combine them into a clear, easy-to-follow plan, both delicious and effective, that you can start tonight. Now that we've explored each dried fruit, dried apricots, golden raisins, dried figs, and Medjool dates, it's time to bring them together into an evening habit that's simple, sustainable, and can noticeably benefit your vision over time. I call it the eye snack. My suggested portion is easy to remember: 2 soft, sweet dried figs, 1 large pitted Medjool date, 1 tablespoon of golden raisins, 2 bright orange dried apricots, and a small handful of nuts or seeds, such as almonds, walnuts, or sunflower seeds. This combination isn't random. Each fruit provides a different set of nutrients: vitamin A, carotenoids, polyphenols, minerals, and the nuts act as the key that unlocks absorption with their healthy fats, transporting fat-soluble antioxidants into the eye tissues. By eating them together, you're not only getting multiple components at once, but also increasing their ability to work effectively. The best time to enjoy this is about an hour before bed. This gives your body time to digest and absorb the nutrients, so that when you fall asleep, all the building blocks needed for retinal repair are already in your bloodstream and ready to go. Don't forget to drink a glass of water alongside, not only for better digestion, but also to support hydration of the eye's surface, especially helpful if you tend to wake up with dry eyes. You don't need to eat all of them every night. You can rotate one night apricots and golden raisins, another night figs and dates. The key is to include each fruit at least 3 to 4 times a week to ensure a variety of nutrients. For an added boost, you can give your eyes a 10-minute rest right after eating. Sit in a darkened room or place a warm compress gently over your eyes to relax the surrounding muscles and improve blood flow. This small habit helps pave the way for nutrients to penetrate more deeply and support a smoother repair process. What I love most about the eye snack is its balance. It's not a dry medical routine, but a small reward for yourself at the end of the day. It's tasty, nourishing, and gives you the feeling that you're actively caring for your eyes, one of your most precious assets, which age doesn't have to take away if you protect them consistently. We've just completed a journey through 4 dried fruits that can become your eye's nightly companions. Each plays a different role, but together they form a powerful team that protects and restores vision overnight. I want you to remember that vision loss is not an unavoidable part of aging. Yes, our eyes change over the years, but with the right care and consistency, they can remain sharp, comfortable, and ready to serve you in your most treasured moments. Whether it's reading your favorite book at night, driving home safely after dinner with friends, or clearly seeing the expressions on your loved ones' faces. Starting tonight, you need only one small step, an eye snack, but it's a long-term investment in the vision you'll enjoy tomorrow. Try the eye snack and let your body, especially your eyes, show you the difference. If you found today's information helpful, please click like to support this channel, share the video with friends or family who might benefit from better eye care, and leave a comment to tell me which of these 4 dried fruits will you try first. Don't forget to subscribe so we can meet each week to explore more natural, science-backed, and safe ways to maintain health in your golden years. Because your vision is worth protecting, and you deserve to see the world as clearly and fully as possible.